I can turn it off. So is it good like that, or is it okay like this? All right, with light. Okay, majority are saying with the light. I always start with the occlusal reduction or labial sort of like guide, because the tooth now, because this handpiece blocks your image. So if I try to go vertical, I exactly see where I'm cutting. However, with the horizontal, it doesn't allow me to. I would suggest you all should practice this motion. Now I'll start with the buccal labial grooves. Normally, we always have a bit of a secondary plane going on, or the tooth is just a bit turning more towards the incisal, so we never cut in a single plane. A lot of people cut it straight. The tooth is straight. You never cut straight, so you follow the tooth inclination. Another live. So when I save it, it's gonna. But adjacent tooth are the best way to check normally. Okay. So I check this, not straight, tiny bit this. This is my guideline. Now I'm going to exactly keep my handpiece like that. The top bit, now I'm going to go to the bottom. And then you, as soon as you start to prep it, you would say you will go way over. So with palatal especially, I prefer not to give depth grooves and just go 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. So 3 times and you'll automatically be there what you want. With the palatal, like that. That's the thinnest burr we have in the ADC kit. So either you remove a bit more on the inside and make sure there's a tiny thin shell remaining. Turning it to the proximal, because I've put a wedge there, it's not very clear, but that the way it moves like this, it should similarly move this. So it can be a bit out, but it cannot be like this. Otherwise, this all is going to get an undercut. So first parallel to the long axis and avoiding any of those tilts. 5, 10, or maybe 11, 12 degree taper is good. You get palatal or the lingual. Once every week. So don't worry about composites and other stuff. I will try my alongside here. If you feel the bud is exact straight and a tiny bit coming out. So if you see the actual curvature of the tooth, if you see it's not straight in, the tooth is slant. So the prep would be slant as well. So what you need to do is not straight. You bend this a tiny bit out and then you do the prep like this. If you go straight, it's not just it's gonna be straight, you highly likely chances you'll get an undercut there as well, because again we have to respect the anatomy. Whatever the tooth is merging, we exactly follow that. If you see my canine, do some other demos similarly.